Hey everyone, you are Tesla Tom, and thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel where I discuss Tesla, electric vehicles, and renewable energy. If this is your first time to my channel, hello and welcome. Please take a moment to hit that red subscribe button, and that way you stay informed of any new content, and it also helps my channel to grow as well. Today we're going to talk about the recent price drop by Tesla, and we're going to talk about how to order a Tesla Model 3 on the Tesla website to take into account that price drop. We're going to do that and much more right after this. Okay, so before you order Tesla Model 3, I strongly recommend that you use a referral link, because if you don't, you'll miss out on 1,500 kilometers of free supercharging credit. And of course, you can use any referral link you like. There are thousands of referral links out there on the internet, but of course, this is my YouTube channel, so I might as well shamelessly plug my referral link. So in order to do that, open up your web browser, go to the address bar and type in this link, ts.la/Thomas7208, Thomas being Thomas. Let's do that right now. And there you'll see that save with Thomas's referral. Of course, if you're using someone else's referral, you'll have that person's name right there instead of mine. And before I press the Model 3 custom order, I just want to thank all 124 people who have used my referral code so far. Thank you so much. Very humbling, and I appreciate using my code. And if you've received your Tesla by now, congratulations. I hope you're enjoying your car. Isn't it a beautiful car? Let's go to Tesla Model 3 today, and let's face it, people talk about the Model 3 because, why, it's the cheapest car, and most people look at that to start with. They're thinking about buying a Tesla. That's certainly the car that everyone asks me about. How much is the Model 3 now? Has the Model 3 dropped in price? Blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? The Model 3 has finally dropped in price today, so I'm very excited. Let's go through it right now. Let's press custom order on the Model 3 link there, and that'll take you to this page, which says free supercharger kilometers. See, I told you so. Thomas's referral code gives you 1,500 free supercharger kilometers. I do not disappoint. So let's press design now. And by the way, this pricing is for New South Wales, which is where I am currently. It may differ in your state. And I think the ACT has the cheapest Teslas currently because they don't have to pay stamp duty. I think that is one of the subsidies they get in Australia. So let's look at this now. The drive-away price for the standard range plus, which is the starting model for Tesla Model 3, and the cheapest Tesla you can buy in Australia currently, $71,996. I believe this was around $79,000 to $80,000 prior to today, so that's about an $8,000 drop. That's more than a 10% drop in price. So thank you very much, Tesla. Thank you very much, Elon Musk. Fantastic effort. But I must say that this price is actually more expensive than when we first ordered our Tesla way back in May 2019. So if I just full screen this here, you'll see that, I've got it on SR Plus here, and it's actually $70,370. So slightly more expensive than when Model 3 first came out in Australia, but certainly much cheaper than what it was yesterday. So that's really good news. Let's go through all the specs right now so you've got an idea. So starting at 490 kilometers, they've certainly taken away whether it's NEDC or otherwise. I'm going to assume it's still NEDC, and if it is so, you've got to take away about 20% in range to get a real world figure, or closer to WLTP or EPA range. So if you take away 20% of that, that's probably closer to 400 kilometers. And having spoken to many SR Plus owners in Australia, I think that's probably closer to real world range. 225 kilometers an hour. I doubt any of you will ever reach that on our roads here in Sydney at least, and 0 to 100 in 5.6 seconds, and believe me when I say that is plenty quick enough. So 66,900, that's obviously not the driveway price, but that starts at before you add all the taxes and things. Let's have a look at the partial premium. Oh, first of all, let's look up here. So all cars now have a power trunk. That's the power boot, which is the lift gate back here. So Joy's Tesla Model 3 doesn't have this power boot or power trunk option. You've got to actually pull the trunk or boot down itself. Now there's a power trunk option, so that's fantastic. I'm sure there's a little button there you can press, like my S, so that's good. Glass roof, yes, that was standard before, and Autopilot, which is standard before as well. Let's have a look at what you get with the partial premium interior. So 12-way power adjustable heated front seats, premium seat material and trim, upgraded audio with immersive sound, center console with storage, 4 USB ports, and I believe they're now USB-C ports, and wireless charging for 2 smartphones. So that's now included with the wireless charging pad. Whether it is as good as the market leaders for wireless charging for Model 3, I'm not sure at this stage, but it's nice that that's now an included thing, which is great. While we're here, let's look at the premium interior. 12-way power, adjustable front seats, that's the same as that one. Heated front and rear. Okay, so heated front and rear seats for premium interior, so you get heated rear seats. Premium audio has 14 speakers, 1 subwoofer, 2 amps, immersive sound. Premium connectivity, you get 1 year of satellite maps with live traffic visualization, in-car internet streaming music and media, more frequent over-the-air updates via cellular and internet browser. That's for 1 year only. After that, I believe it's $10 per month for that. LED fog lamps, a center console with storage, same as above, 4 USB ports, wireless charging for 2 smartphones, and interior floor mats, which is nice with the premium interior. All interiors include tinted glass roof with ultraviolet infrared protection, power folding heated seat side mirrors, music and media over Bluetooth, and custom driver profiles. That's very nice. Let's have a look at the long range plus version without all the added extras. So if I click that, driveway price is $89,589, and performance is now $101,874. So I think roughly overall it's about a 10 to 15% price reduction across the SR Plus long range and performance Model 3 in Australia, which is great. Now let's have a look at the inclusions down here. So yep, SR Plus no inclusions. Long range, what do you get? Yep, 2 motors with improved redundancy, each with only 1 moving part for minimal maintenance and maximum durability. Unlike traditional all-wheel systems, they digitally control torque to front and rear wheels for far better handling and traction control. The performance package gets you 20-inch Uber turbine wheels. Look at those wheels there. Look pretty sweet. Performance brakes, which I assume are the red calipers. Excuse me. Carbon fiber spoiler, lowered suspension, aluminium alloy pedals. I've seen those around. They look pretty good. Increased top speed from 233 to 261. Look at that. And you get track mode. Let's see what else you get. High performance wheels there. Those wheels there includes Pirelli P0 tires, lower suspension for improved handling. Performance brakes. They're those red calipers, larger, stiffer calipers, and lightweight 2-piece discs for enhanced performance and thermal capacity. Carbon fiber spoiler looks pretty good there. And then there's performance pedals I was talking about, and designed with aluminium alloy for enhanced interior styling. And there's that thing about the 2 motors that we saw. Let's just compare performance with long range. Let's see, 0 to 100 and 3.3. What's long range? 4.4. What's standard up range plus? 5.6. Okay. Top speed 225. Long range is 233. Performance is 261. Range-wise, performance is 628. Long range is 657. That's huge. That's a lot of kilometers. Standard range plus 490. So I think real world wise, let's look at performance. So 628, let's minus about 20%. That's probably going to be close to 500. That's kind of what we get with our performance currently, so that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why they overestimate with NEDC. I just wish they put WLTP or EPA range here in Australia. That's a lot more accurate in my opinion. Let's go to standard range plus, because I think that's what a lot of people are interested in, because that's kind of the price point, you know, that people can get into a Tesla at this stage. Which is good. I mean, now it's 71,000. Just to remind you guys, that's good. It's a lot cheaper than what it was before. So yeah. Let's go to exterior. So yeah, pearl white multi-coat is included, and I think the aero wheel caps are different as well to our Model 3 caps. So they're a little bit sharper. I think more angular than the old aero caps. They look pretty good, I must say. I wonder what the wheels underneath look like. I haven't actually seen many pictures of that yet. So I'll go through Twitter later on and see what the under alloys look like, whether they're any different to the alloys that we have in our performance stealth. Alright, so let's see what the difference in price if I click on solid black, so an extra 1,500, which adds yeah, let's see any difference in price. Yeah, probably a bit more than 1,500, probably due to stamp duty and whatnot. So 73,571. Let's see, blue is any different. No, that's the same. Sorry, not blue, metallic silver. So silver is back, is it? Oh, no, it's kind of grayish. I think that was there before. I was hoping it'd be like that silver color that some people like. Let's look at blue. Blue is also an extra 1,500. Okay, let's look at red. Red, because you know red goes faster, right? 2,900. Yeah, I think that's the same as we paid. Oh, look at that red. I gotta say, that doesn't do it justice. Red looks very nice in real life. So, yeah, if you're thinking about getting red, I totally recommend it. And that increases the price to 75,041 compared to white, which is 71,996. And look at that chrome delete on that red. Wow, how nice does that look? Yeah, that's what I like about this new refresh. Look, the white's got chrome delete as well. It looks a lot more like the Model Y. Look at the black on that. I mean, black cars are hard to keep clean, but man, you make an exception for this car, wouldn't you? Yeah, chrome delete, and like door handles are chrome delete. And the trim is all chrome delete. Whew, that looks good. Wow, it looks really good with the chrome delete. That silver color. Blue looks good too. Red looks especially good. I quite like that. All right, let's go with white, I reckon. Let's just have a look, just as a default color. Let's keep going. And by the way, if some people said if you don't like these colors, you can just get a white one that's included and then wrap it yourself. Or wrap it professionally with whatever color you like, and that's not a bad idea actually. All right, so interior-wise, the SR Plus only comes with black. But let's go back here. If I were to pick long range, I believe long range comes with a white interior. No, it doesn't. Okay, so you've actually got to go all the way to performance to go white interior. There we go. You can choose all black or two-tone white and black like that. So I've certainly seen that white finish in some of the older Model 3s. They look pretty nice, and that's only an extra $1,500. But unfortunately, as previously, it's only included in the performance version of this car, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's go back to SL Plus again. Let's choose black because that's all we can choose. We've gone through all this already. Get all those cool features like karaoke. You can sing in the car on a road trip, which you might have seen some of my videos where we've done that on our road trips, which is pretty cool. Video streaming, what does that mean? I guess that means Netflix and Twitch. I thought for a second that might have meant like Zoom conferencing possibly, but that might not be the case at this stage. Yep, everything else seems to be the case, and I think, yes, yep, I'm just looking at the interiors now. Look at that bit. They've refreshed the interior. So now, instead of that piano black gloss finish, now they've got this slidey thingamajooby like the Model S, I believe. Yeah, so I guess it's, it's your choice what you like, but I guess now if you buy a Model 3, this is what you get. You get a slidey console thingy-majiggy. And this is this wireless charging pad I was talking about before, so it now includes, it comes included with Model 3, which is good. Now let's keep going. Let's go to Autopilot. Now you get basic Autopilot included with your car, and I've got to say, as much as I love full self-driving, Autopilot Basic is actually pretty good by itself. The one thing I would probably miss if I didn't have full self-driving on our Tesla Model 3 is probably the ability to automatically lane change. That's probably, in my humble opinion, that's probably the best feature of Autopilot full self-driving. If you were to pay that extra 10 grand. That's basically, if you're on Autopilot on a highway, you want to lane change around a slower car, all you do is flick the indicator and the car will lane change for you safely around that slower car. If you just have basic Autopilot and you've got to actually turn off Autopilot, change lane yourself, get back in, you might think, well, that's not a big deal, but trust me, on a long road trip, it can get a bit tedious, so something to keep in mind if you've got a cool 10 grand, that auto lane change function. Everything else, like Navigate, Autopilot, it's okay. Like I've used it a few times on road trips. Not perfect by any means, but not a bad thing. It's certainly a feature in progress as well. That's the thing with all these things. It's a feature in progress. They're always in beta. So if you want to play with the updates and things, then yeah, by all means, go full self-driving. Auto park, I haven't really used much of. I've got to be honest. I'm a bit scared to use auto park in our car. A bit too precious with my car and Joy's car, and I guess with other people's car as well. I don't want to be blamed for the car doing funny things in a public car park. Summon is fun to show people. Basically, I haven't actually practically used it anywhere at a shopping center or anything. I don't think many people have either, to be honest. To get out of a tight spot, I suppose, if you've got a tight garage or something, that might be useful. This is fun. This traffic light traffic light and stop sign control. This is quite fun, and I think when full self-driving is fully realized, I think these features will certainly come to its own, and I'm certainly looking forward to that update later this year. Apparently, that full self-driving 2.0, which is going to be fun. Going to be fun to test. Anyway, I digress. Here we go. That automatic driving on the city streets. I think that's the new refresh Autopilot full self-driving, which is going to be cool. Now, this is a little tricky, guys. So you can certainly, if you want all these features, yes, you can click that now and watch the price go up, right? So unclick 71,996. If I click it, that's 10,001. So it's actually gone up, yes, it's gone up by more than 10 grand, I believe. And I think that's to take into account the stamp duty. And I think from memory, it's 78,000 currently for fuel efficient vehicles, which Tesla falls under. So if you actually click the full self-driving option after you take delivery, which you can, it's very easy. It's just basically a purchase on the app or through the account on the website, then you do save a little bit of money. So I certainly recommend doing that after you take delivery of your car to escape some of the luxury car tax. All right, let's not click that for now. Let's go to payment. And look, once you've customized your car, and this is of course the most basic SR Plus in New South Wales currently. Here we go. We can go through all the different states, and it'll give you the pricing. So we'll do that in a second. But it's very easy to order. Basically, you put your address, name, address, all that, all those details. Put your credit card in. I think $150 for a deposit, which is non-refundable, and that's payable by credit card. And trust me when I say, when your car is delivered, then you will be receiving an invoice from Tesla, and you can pay the rest of it through bank transfer or whatever, or finance, whatever it is that you're choosing to pay the car with. It's quite straightforward, and that's pretty much it. That's and that's what I like about Tesla. It's very transparent. Like, you don't need to go into a dealership to haggle. You won't be offered paint protection or blah 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 by some other section of the dealership. You just, what you get, what you see, what you get. It's very transparent. That's what I like about it anyway. Like Apple, I guess. Apple's pricing is very transparent too. Okay, so that's SR Plus, 71,996. Let's have a look at the different states to see what the pricing differences are. The ACT, like I said, is the cheapest price. There you go, 69,774. And I must say, Tesla, you missed out on a marketing opportunity right there. Why not make it 69,420? I'm just saying, for $300, you could have got a lot of advertising for free right there. Anyway, missed opportunity. Let's have a look at Northern Territory. How much is that? 71,229. So a little bit cheaper than New South Wales at 71,996. What's Queensland? Oh, 74.97. So they're beating New South Wales there. Well done, Queensland. South Australia, 71,807. Okay, that's also cheaper than New South Wales. Coming last year. Oh, good. What's Tasmania? 71,753. Also cheaper than New South Wales. Victoria. Victoria. You can always count a Victoria. Sorry, guys. 72,262. Okay, so that's about $500 more expensive than New South Wales. Well, $300, okay. And then WA, 73, WA, looks like you've got a wooden spoon there. 73,811 versus New South Wales, 71,996. So we're not too bad. We're kind of the middle of the pack there. But ACT, hey, if you've got an ACT address, you're winning. That's another, that's $2,000 under New South Wales in price. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. Just out of interest here, look, Rego costs $504. That's exactly how much I paid for Joy's Model 3 for this year. So that's good. And CTP, I think that was about the same price as well. Local plate fee is, you get the nice white, the black writing on white plate, which personally looks very nice. I've seen Model 3s New South Wales with that standard yellow plate, and I've got to say, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Stick with the black on white. I think that looks a lot better. Alright guys, well that's a lot of information, but that gives you an idea of how to order a Tesla Model 3 in Australia. So 2 things to take into account before you buy your Tesla. 1, to use the referral link to get the 1,500 kilometer supercharging credit. You must do that at the start before you order. And the second thing is to add full self-driving after you take delivery of the car to save money on the luxury car tax. And I must say, with a price of $71,996 in New South Wales, that slides comfortably under the luxury car tax now. So thank you again, Tesla. Thank you, Elon Musk. You've made a lot of people's day here in Australia by reducing your price. And also, I've got to say again, that Chrome Delete, that looks superb. That looks fantastic. I love it. And I cannot wait for Model Y to drop in Australia, because that is also Chrome Delete. And suddenly the Model 3 is looking a lot more like the Model Y. So Tesla, well done. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone for watching too. Thanks for getting through this far. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already yet. And guys, leave a comment below. Has the price drop for Tesla Model 3 made it a lot more appealing for you? Does it suddenly slide under your budget? I'd really love to hear from you about that. Please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe. And as always, happy charging.